Alright, fingers crossed, everything works this time. We made a mess of Nürburgring and everyone missed a fantastic race where Dark Racing held off Gear 3 Gaming, Metal Drive 05 for the win. So race 3 at Nürburgring in a wet, thunderstorm rain racetrack. It was taken out by Dark Racing 40 once again, but it was a great race. Unfortunately, technical problems made it impossible to broadcast. We did lose 2 competitors on the grid. Shadow pushing it hard, pulling those rear tyres up. So yes, welcome to Anzcrl Toyota GT86 Championship. This is round 4. Round 4 championship, which has been dominated by Dark Racing 40 at the moment. Here's the man, just off the back of his 3rd win in a row. Wet, wild and thundery Nürburgring. And now it looks like a beautiful sunny day here at Texas Speedway, Roval Speedway mixed with the infield. Currently in the first practice session, 12 minutes still to go, and then a 5-minute qualifying session into a 25-minute race. Spectacular. Through turn 1. Listen to that Toyota. Hard on the brakes here for turn 1. For the official turn 1. The first time you brake. It's got a little bit deep, but nice. Actually, that's a pretty good line through there. And a tricky turn 3. It sort of never ends and tightens up. Hard to put the power down. And through the fast left, right. If you get it right, you can hold it flat. He has. Hard braking again for a right-hander that starts and tightens up. To another little kink, and then a sharp 180-degree left-hander, which is overcooked it there. Had to drop it back to first gear, bring it back out onto the oval through turns 3 and 4. There's a quick look at the map. See the blue arrow, which is Dark Racing 40. Crosses the line and he goes fastest, followed by Metal Drive. And just like the race at Nürburgring, he's using the apron there, which is a little bit risky. These two dominated at Nürburgring. Off Vanish after a spin in the first lap. Was able to catch up, and then we had a very exciting battle for the lead happening. But then these two teammates managed to pull away, and there was nothing separating them at the end. Ooh, he's gone across the dirt there. As you can see, he's cut back onto the track there. That's that tricky left-right. Watch here. Imagine these two together on the track. Who would have guessed it? Yeah, pushing hard, finding the limits. Fortunately, he didn't make the Nürburgring start. His car stalled on the grid, technical problems, and didn't manage to finish the race. So that will be his drop round. Fortunately for this series, we're going to have drop rounds. Off Vanish into this tight right-hander on the infield. Opens up. Flat out through this little kink, into a sharp left-hander, 180 degrees. Very easy to brake late, finish your apex, and then very easy to overcook it, coming back up onto the banking, and turn the car around, but he's done that nicely. Half a second off of Dark Racing 40's fastest time in this practice session. Powering through turns 3 and 4. across the start-finish line. Any improvement on the time? Fractionally. Gear. Shadow finished 4th at Nürburgring. Qualified on pole position. Made a decent start. Dark Racing beat him into turn 1. And slowly Dark Racing pulled away. Got a 10-second lead in the Nürburgring race. But then Darky made a mistake on about lap 6 or 7 and had a spin, lost that lead. Was whittled away all the way back down to less than a second, where Metal Drive and rubs the outside wall there on the tyre barrier. They're safety fencing. So he's been very impressive in this series. First series with Anzcrl on the Xbox. He had a podium in his back pocket in that last race, but I think he might have made a little mistake going into turn 1 and damaged the car, so had to make a pit stop. And wasn't able to manage to bring back that time. Parrow, 666. He finished in 5th position at Nürburgring in his first race with Anzcrl, new to the series, new to the league. Well, probably would want to be out on track, gaining valuable experience. Jetto's gone fastest. Jetto didn't make the starting grid at Nürburgring, very disappointing. That will definitely be his drop round now, but he would like to have been out there and been competitive and gathered up some more championship points. He's been very fast in all the practice sessions, and I'd expect to see a good showing from him on this track. He will be one to watch in the main race. And as you can see, he's fastest at the moment. Look at those gaps between Jetto, Dark Racing and Metal Drive. All less than 1/10 of a second. Down to Vloth Vanish in 4th. He's only half a second off. Gear, half a second off. Shadow, 3/4 of a second. And new man of the series, 1.5 seconds. You sort of expect that. Here's Jetto coming up on the back of Vloth Vanish. Vloth Vanish opens up, gives a bit of room for him to come through there on the inside. Darky Metal Drive in the pits. Arrow in the pits. Been staying there for quite a while now. Let's go on board. Let's go on board, fast man, Jetto. He negotiates this tricky Texas Speedway. It's awesome sweeping into this turn. Power down, 2nd gear. Stays wide, tries to open up this corner. It's a mid-corner apex that sort of tightens up, but use every little bit of the road, try and hold it flat through here, which can be tricky on that rear end as it gets loose. Hard on the brakes, back down to 2nd. Try to ease the power on. Back up to this next hairpin that loops us back onto the oval. Try and do it smoothly first gear. Try not to do that. Try not to light up the rear tyres. Get a smooth, gentle power application with the banking. For this top speed. 220. 230. Building. 240. Banking, and it dies a little bit in the banking. 235, down to the brakes. Yeah, that's a lap. That's a lap. This spectacular Texas motor speed. Oh, a bit of grass there. How does he handle that? a little bit messy, a little bit untidy. He'll be trying to avoid that in the main event. And who's pushed Darky all the way. Nearly broke the streak of Darky's race winning in this Toyota GT86 championship. Darky's made it 3 in a row. Will Metal Drive be the man to push him? His teammate in the livery. But they won't be working as teams out there today. Metal Drive will be desperate to knock him off the top spot. Shadow up to second. Shadow's gone faster on that lap that we were riding with. He's opened that gap up to half a second. And Shadow brings it back to the pits. 2.5 minutes remaining in this session. Just getting that muscle memory, getting a feel for the track. Whoa, and there's that left-right flick. Very tricky across the... Oh, all the infield tracks there. Do not want to do that in a race. Harrow 666. Left, trying to improve on that 7th position. Spectacular through the banking in that Texas sunshine. Slamming it down to first gear. Puts the power down. Eases into the throttle. Bangs it into second. Up to third. Back down to second. Smooth through here. Hard to put the power on here. Now this tricky left-right. This would be the spot to watch throughout the race. And as you can see, he's got a tail happy as well. Holds it though. Well done. That's going to be a very interesting spot to watch throughout this race. And here's a brilliant passing opportunity on this track. This corner, first gear, use that banking, very tricky as the car becomes unsettled under the banking. Hard to put the power down, applicate that throttle and not get the car unsettled as you come back up onto the banking. And let's have a look at the time. He's 2.2 seconds down on Loft Vanish has now gone fastest by half a second. The times keep tumbling. Harrow can only improve on 125.2. This time. He's gone high on the banking. Should be interesting to see what sort of effect that line has. Slams it down into first gear. Pulls it up for turn. That's turn 1. I call that turn 1 because it's the first braking zone for the track. And Darky's gone up to second. Where is he? Where's the man? There he is. Darky moves up to second. 0.020 of a second behind Loft Vanish. Loft Vanish, the South Australian. Been very fast in this series. Unlucky in the last race. Had an early spin in the tricky wet conditions. But fought back well. Up to a handy 3rd position. Was battling for the lead 3/4 of the way through that race. Very disappointed that the broadcast didn't go through on that race. Hopefully we can make up for the classic Toyota GT86 race here. We only had 5 starters on the grid for the last race, but it still was a brilliant race for the lead. It looked like Darky was going to run away with it. He had a 10-second lead at one point in time. For all intents and purposes, the race was over, but in the tricky, puddle-ridden Nürburgring track, with lightning bolts flashing all around the circuit, everyone was spinning. Everyone had a turn and spinning. Can Darky improve on this? Can he knock Loft Vanish off the top spot? And that's the session over. The practice session. No, Loft Vanish holds on to that 0.020 second lead From Dark Racing 40, Jetto 13, Shadow, Metal Drive, Gear 3 Gaming, Aparo, Harrow 666. Okay, we move into the twilight. 5-minute qualifying session. And it's on. These guys will not be messing around. They'll be out of the pits as soon as they can. Trying hard not to get a pit lane penalty on this tricky pit lane exit. Looks like Shadow will be the first of the drivers to set a time lap. He's the first man to leave the pit lane, and here they come piling out of the pits. Beautiful twilight in Texas. Track under shadows as Shadow man leads out of the pit lane under the back straight. And the roar comes around the speedway, echoing off the stadium. A critical front row. Heart rates will be elevated, the pressure, the sweaty palms, knowing this is critical time for a fast lap. Just letting a couple of drivers through, looking for a clear bit of track. The two teammates, Metal Drive and Dark Racing 40, come through. Gives way. It's Darky. Championship leader. So it looks like we've got Jetto. Jetto's going to be the first man to set a time now. He's taken the lead of the queue. Putting the power on. Do not want to lose any time at this point in time. It's flat out from the exit of that corner. We're looking for 240, probably dropping down to 235 into the first corner. 240, 242, 243, back down to 235 in the banking. The compression, the G-force is pushing the car down onto the track. There's that Darky behind him looking for a slipstream. Probably gained a little bit of time, but will that cost him more time as they get into the infield part of the track? Oh, cones flying, using every inch of the track he can. Inches, because we are in the United States. No, it's Metal Drive that's following. So it's Jetto. Jetto will be setting the first time from Metal Drive 05. Stay with that though. Hard on the power. This is where it happens. He's going to be looking for the toe. Looking for the time. I think somebody's in front of this pack. Might be setting a time very soon. There we go, gear. 124.2. That's the time to beat. First time lap. What's Jetto got up his sleeve? Jetto will pull as he crosses the line there. Metal Drive goes fast. 123.5. 0.066 faster than Jetto, and that's all down to the slipstream. Shadow 0.1. Oh, look at the bouncing over the bumps. Travel on this Texas Motor Speedway. These two have not found themselves a clear bit of track. Jetto's run a little bit wide there. The Metal, can he get a power on? That's going to hurt his drive. Darky's down to 6. He won't want to be there. Probably only, actually, considering it's such a long lap, there's not long to go in this practice session, in this qualifying session, this critical qualifying session. Metal Drive finds himself fastest at the moment. Jetto second. These two are the shot are the fastest on track. They hold the front row to the grid. Shadow in the background. He's third on the grid at this point in time. That's a little bit wide, but not too bad. He might have had to lift to not hit that outside wall. That could have cost him his run under this front straight. The banked front straight. May not be a straight, but it's completely flat out now. Following through, see if he can improve on that provisional pole position across the line. Is it any faster? Apparently not. So the man to watch now is Dark Racing. 2.2 seconds off the lead. Loft Banish has gone fastest. Loft Banish takes provisional pole position. Darky only into 5th. Loft Banish. He's the man. He holds provisional pole position. He'll be very happy with that. Jetto, is he still trying to post a better time? He's only 0.1 second off the lead. Finds himself in 3rd position at the moment. Loft Banish and Metal Driver 5 have both completed their qualifying sessions, first and second. Shadow has had to settle for 4th, at best, 4th. Jetto's lost it. That has cost him. He will not improve anymore. That's 3rd position for Jetto. At best, 3rd position. Darky, only Gear. Gear's the only man that can change the standings at this point in time. Can he improve on his 124.2? As he brings it across the stripe. Is it an improvement? Has Gear improved the time? Only slightly, and that drops Dark Racing down to 6. My. That's very interesting. Loft Vanish pole position. Metal Drive in 2nd. Jetto in 3rd. Shadow in 4th. Gear 3 Gaming in 5th. Dark Racing in 6th. Paro86 tailing up the field in his first event for Anzcrl. First night racing. And here they are on the starting grid. 25-minute race. Is this going to be the race that Dark Racing 40 does not win? Race 4 of the series. He's won the first 3. He's won Sonoma. He won Austria Red Bull Ring. He won in Nürburgring. Will his form continue to the USA, Texas Motor Speedway? He's going to have to work very hard from 6th position to pull this one off. Just check those fuel levels. Loft Vanish, 35. Metal, 62. He's carrying a lot of fuel. Metal Drive. That's going to be handicapping him on the front straight. Jetto, 36. Shadow, 46. He's carrying probably 10 litres more than he needs to. Gear, 37. That's about right. Darky, 35. He'll need to be carrying as light a load as possible. Arrow 38. Let's head back to the start of the front row of the grid. Loft Banish on pole position. Metal Drive in 2nd. They're racing. Clean getaway. Arrow 666 has made a nice start. Loft Banish holds the lead. Drops to the bottom line. Won't want anyone getting up inside. Jetto's having a little look. Sweeping through turns 1 and 2 on the banking. This is going to be an interesting braking zone. Here they come, hard on the brakes, all into turn 1. Oh, and of course, there it is, the inevitable hit. Dark Racing has come undone there. He's back to 7th, and looks like damage. The championship leader, the winner of the first 3 events. Been a terrible start for Dark Racing 40. Loft Banish has taken off. He's pushing hard. He wants to get a break. Jetto's following him close. A second behind. He's out 2 litres. Shadow in 3rd. Paro86 in 4th. Metal Drive in 5th. It looked like the 2 teammates come together in the first braking zone. It looked like it might have even been Darky that hit Metal Drive. A bit hard to tell the 2. But it's been a tragic start for Darky, but he's already got in front of Gear 3 Gaming. Gears dropped to the back of the field. Metal Drive, he's going to need to do a recovery drive. Arrow in 4th, only 3 seconds off the lead. Shadow in 3rd. But it looks like we're going to have a great battle here between Loft Vanish and Jetto. Jetto looking for his first win in Anzcrl, as well as Loft Vanish. In fact, we've got a nice little battle brewing here between the top 3 or 4. It'll be interesting to see if Paro86 can stay with them in his first event. Loft Vanish, he won't have experienced this too often. Here he is leading. He'll be trying, he'll be pushing to extend that lead. Get himself a little bit of a buffer. On lap 2, Jedi will be just pushing hard to stay with him. Waiting for maybe a mistake that might occur. Very hard to make up time on this track though, considering nearly half the track is flat out acceleration. Second gear, oh, that's gonna cost him. That swung it back and Jedi missed him. No, he's collected him. There's been, how much damage did Jedi get? He still holds the lead. Shadow's up in second. Parachute 6 in third. Metal Drive jumped up to 4th. Darky in the 5th. Loft Vanish will be kicking himself. Very disappointed. He lost it coming up onto the banking, pushing hard, trying to keep that lead, and now has dropped back to 6th position and finds himself having to fend off Gear 3 Gaming for last. Gear's got the slipstream, he's looking. And he's pulling it off. He's got it. Got a battle for the lead that I'll cross to as soon as I watch this braking zone here. This will be very interesting. Loft Vanish will be very disappointed. Will he be trying to fight hard to regain time that he's lost? Jedi didn't got much damage from that little tap that he gave to Loft Vanish when he spun in front of him. He did his best to avoid it, but there is definitely aero damage on that TOYOTA86. And this will be helping Shadow in his cause to take out his first win. Here's the spot, here's the spot. That's where Loft Vanish lost it, under acceleration. Very easy to do as the circuit dips onto the banking. Here's the man chasing, he's in second. On board, that's the gap to the leader, and they've dropped Para 666. He's 5.6 seconds. Darky's up to 4, 10 seconds behind. He'll find it very hard to look at the slipstream, look at the aero. Jedi's car, he's going to have to struggle with that lap after lap after lap. Shadow's just going to reel him in this part of the track. Jedi won't be losing too much here, but they're side by side. Shadow's got the inside for this turn. Jedi's going to stick with him around the outside. It's going to be hard to put the power down here. Shadow manages to do it, but they're going to have to negotiate this left-right flick, which is very tricky. Shadow's done it well, very smooth. Jedi's going to want to stay with him. Jedi carrying, is that going to cost him? Can he stay with Shadow? It appears not at this point in time. At times the gap's increasing. Shadow, first gear, second gear. Jedi made up a little bit of time, brought the gap back down to less than 4/10 of a second, and he's in the slipstream. Will he be able to stay with him? Will it become a drafting battle for the lead? Or is that aero damage going to affect Jedi to a point where he can't stay with him on this high-speed part of the track? It appears that he's not gathering in time. That'll be very disappointing for Jedi. He's going to have to work this infield even harder now. He's going to be losing time on the banking. He'll stay with him in the infield. Super smooth. There's up a little bit of time there. Shadow stretched out on the exit. It's a tricky part. Through the left, right. Car becomes very unsettled on the exit. Shadow's not pulling out a lead at this point in time. Staying with him. Trying to stay with him. Lights flashing on Shadow. that draft. He doesn't want Jetto getting a free ride off the back of his car here. He still managed to hit 242, so the top speed hasn't been affected too badly there. He could be on still with a battle for the lead here. 7.5 minutes to go in this race. Oh, Shadow, Jetto, both pulling it up in that hard braking zone. Shadow's run a little bit wide. Jetto's made up some time there. Definitely made up some time. He's on the back of him a little bit wide on the exit. Shadow stretches out that lead a little bit. But these two will be battling now. They've settled into a rhythm. Oh, Shadow's run wide. He's the first man to crack. Jetto's got him. He's going to lead up onto the banking. Shadow's probably going to stay right with him through this corner. If he can pull off the same manoeuvre he managed to earlier in the race. This is a good battle. This is a good battle brewing here for the lead. Because actually stay with this, but we can see that Love Vanish is right on the back of Paro666, the third position. But look at this battle. Shadow seems to have the straight line advantage on the banking. Jetto cannot hold him back. Shadow's past him again for the lead. Shadow leads again on lap 7. Jetto's got to do it all again. Shadow won't want to make another mistake like he did last lap. But Jetto's got a fight on his hands here if he wants to take out this win in round 4 of the Toyota GT86 Championship. It's not going to be an easy one for him. That aero damage, as you can see, where he just clipped Love Vanish when he spun in front of him in the lead of the race. Dark Racing is up to 4th. Love Vanish. This is a good battle here for 3rd. Paro666 holds it at the moment in the white car with the blue stripes. Darky's looking to regather himself from a terrible first lap, where he found himself in last position and a gap off the back. But he's worked his way back up into 4th, putting in some decent lap times. Love Vanishes. Oh, Paro666 cutting the corner there. He's oversteered, Power oversteered. Darky has now moved up into 3rd. He's consolidated this championship points lead with a handy 3rd place, which is probably about as good as we could hope for at this point in time. Right back to the lead battle. Jetto in 2nd. Shadow's managed to stretch it out. Shadow's definitely got the advantage on the banking. Thought he made a little mistake there. Shadow's made another little mistake, gone too deep into the first braking zone. Looked like Jetto might have gone a little bit wide there as well. He has. What one gives, one takes away, and one takes away, one gives back again. Paro666 is back on the tail of Dark Racing 40. And Love Vanish, with one missing headline. Find himself in 5th, only 2nd off this battle. Metal Drive. Unfortunately finds himself back in 6th. Not where he'd like to be. Needs to work hard in this last 13 minutes to get himself up to this battle, because there's still a chance for 3rd position. Gear 3 Gaming in 7th. Having a lonely race at this point in time. Just hoping for some scraps from the mid pack here. If anything goes wrong, Gear 3 will be on it. Paro666. First night racing with Anzcrl. In this exciting Toyota GT86 Championship. Third, 4th. Nothing in it between these guys. Paro will desperately be looking for his first podium position. looks like Loft Banish is carrying a little bit of aero damage. It's just making it hard for him to keep up on the banking. Oh, Darky's lost it. Dark Racing 40's lost it. Power oversteer again. Loft Banish is going to be pressuring him here. Goes around the outside. Darky plays it tough. Darky plays it tough as he enters the track. Loft Banish right on his tail with that one headlight. Through the tricky left-right. Both of these guys carrying a little bit of damage. He's not getting it all his way this night. He's had to lift there as well. Loft's got a run on him. They're side by side. Who's going to be the hold it out? Darky's got the line. Loft's going to probably swing it back here. Put the power down. He's going to be looking for a bit of slipstream here. See Para 666 on the horizon there. He's extended his lead out to 2 seconds. Metal Drive's closing up on these two as well. He's only 4 seconds behind now. Looks like Darky's struggling. No, Loft that. Struggling to stay with Darky on the straight. Very hard. That aero damage, look at that. 220. He's had to drop back to 5th gear on the banking. He's going to have to struggle with that for the remaining 12 minutes of this race. Darky's gone deep there, has he? No, he manages to pull it up before that tyre barrier. He was looking ominous for a second there. Oh, Loft, he missed the gear. That's cost him valuable tenths. Jetto's back on the back of Shadow for the lead. Here they go. They're onto the bank. Off. Back to the floor. 7,500. Bang, down to 6,000. Back up to 7,500. Getting every RPM he can. Trying to hit the rev limiter. Trying to hit the ship point spot on. Because he needs to stay with Shadow. The Shadow just has that straight line advantage at this point in time. He's got that car super hooked up on the banking. He's going to be a hard man to beat if he can keep stretching out that lead. He just has to stay within his limits and not make a mistake like he has a couple of times this race. Working the brake. Trying to make up some time. Shadow puts a wheel on the grass. Trying to be smooth, but not lose any time through this corner. It's so easy to run wide. And this tricky left-right again. Through there. He had to lift. Jetto lift, so he lost ground. He didn't make up any time. But it's 0.6, 0.5, 0.4. Runs a little bit wide, but nice. Didn't have to pull out of the throttle. And he's going to be up onto the banking. In the slipstream again, very close. You can see the brake lines reflecting off the front of Jetto's car. Shadow holds the lead again. He will lead into lap 12. Jetto's not letting him go. Staying with him. Darky's lost it again. He's having a nightmare of a race. This Twilight race has turned dark on Darky, and he's having a real nightmare. He's going backwards. He's 6th, and he's literally going backwards. Back to 6th. Championship points. This will definitely be his drop round of the championship so far. This is a disaster. An absolute disaster. Back to the leaders. Shadow. Jetto. Pushing hard. Trying so hard. It'll definitely between these two guys for the win. Para 666 holding on the 3rd position. Very, very impressive drive. Lifts as he comes through the flip-flop. Oh, he's on the edge though. He's had to really back it off. Back down to 2nd gear. These guys are working hard. They're pushing, finding the limits. Shadow leads. Jetto in 2nd. 20 seconds behind. Para 666. Loft Banish. The early leader. The pole position holder. Back in 4th. Metal Drive 05. had a slight contact with his teammate on the first lap, and his teammate 44 seconds behind the leader. He's won every race in this series, but finds himself in 6th position. And Gear 3 Gaming not having a great event, but at least he made the grid for this race. And back to the leaders again. Never more than a second between these two. Jetto's got to run. Jetto's got to run. He's got the inside. He's going to hold that. Jetto's got the lead. Shadow's fighting back again though. Oh, and they're side by side. Not a good place to be side by side. You can't go through there. Shadow's got to run on him. He's not letting him go. It's been a great battle for the lead. Shadow. Ooh, he's gone a little bit deep. Missed the apex. Hard on the power, back up onto the banking again. Completing lap 13, which has been a lucky lap for Jetto because he's retaken the lead of this race. But as we know, he's not been able to hold it on this banking. What will he do? How will he keep Shadow behind him? He's going to go the low line. Shadow's going to have to go around the outside. Oh, there's pushing. That's very close on a very high speed part of the banking. Shadow's gone around the outside. Jetto's going to stay low. He's going to have the inside line. But Shadow's pulled it off. Around the outside. Jetto's going deep. And he's got a better run on the exit. Shadow's run a little bit wide. Shadow has to pinch the corner tight on the entry. That might open it up. No, he's managed to hold the apex. Jetto's had to settle for second at this point in time. Through the left right again. So important to get a nice run off of that corner. That's where you can make up a lot of time on this track. Bangs it down to second gear. Drive off for this important braking zone. And what's virtually the last corner on the track. Between these two again. Jetto's got a better drive. He's going to want to stick with that slipstream. He's got the slipstream. As you can see on board with that aero damage, it's just not helping him enough. It's just helping him to stay with Shadow. He cannot pass him. Shadow actually gets a run every time Jetto leads onto the banking. Shadow's able to pass him. Jetto's not able to manage to stay with him. That's due to that early incident between Lock Banish and himself. And they were the leaders of this race. This is where Jetto comes into his own. Turn 1 especially. He's finding time here on Shadow. Oh, they both go up onto the grass there. Had to drop it back down to first gear. Had to lift off the throttle. Lost half a second at least. Left, right. Through it for the 15th time. They'll be holding your breath every time they go through that corner. Through that little complex of corners. This is where Jetto makes up his time. Look at that again. He just gathers him up through those two long... Oh, Shadow! Oh! He's knocked him. He's pushed him wide. Like a mistake, there was nothing intentional there. Shadow braked a little bit earlier than what Jetto was expecting. Jetto gave him a little tap. I don't think it's going to affect them too much. It might have caused a little bit more front aero damage on the front of Jetto's car, which is probably going to hurt him even more. Won't affect Shadow. The tail of his car's not doing any work at this point in time. 3.5 minutes, less than 3.5 minutes left in this race. It's been a classic race for the lead. Shadow's all over him at the banking. Jetto's all over him on the infield. That's led to a fascinating battle between these two. Whoa, back up. We'll go back to that. Jetto's right with him again. past the line, a better exit through that corner. Shadow's a lot smoother this time though. His braking zone, this is where Jetto hit the back of him and he closes in again. He's got time on him under braking and they go side by side up onto the banking. It's turning into an intense battle for the lead with 2 minutes to remaining. Jetto, look at the power though. Shadow just pulls away. There's nothing Jetto can do about it. You see, it just stretches the lead. You see, what can Jetto do? He'll be thinking in his mind, he'll be going, how can I win this race with that straight line speed to Shadow? I have to be leading onto the banking coming into this last lap. It's the only way I could possibly win this race. What sort of formula can I brew up to make it that I'm leading? See, there's no lap traffic in front. It's going to be a clean race to the end. There will be one more lap after this one. We have one battle on the track. That's this one. We'll stay with the leaders. You can see they're all spread apart throughout the rest of the field. But it's close where it counts, and that's at the front. Shadow stretched it out a little bit. Jetto's going to get one more crack at him. One more lap to have a crack at him. Shadow's made a lot smoother, a lot cleaner effort of that lap. Jetto's going to have to do everything perfect just to stay with Shadow. Shadow leads from Jetto. Paro86, 29 seconds back. Loft Vanish, 38 seconds back. Metal Drive, 48. Dark Racing, 57. Gear 3 Gaming, 1 minute back. Into the last lap. Into the last lap. FRCA Shadow, Loft, Jetto closes right in. Immense braking. Jetto's got to do it oh, there is traffic. Gear 3 Gaming finds himself only just car lengths in front of these two. He's going to jump out of the way, or is he going to find himself in the way? In the left-right flick, he moves off to the track. Well done, Gear. That was critical. That really could have cost these two leaders. I don't think Jetto's going to manage to do it now, though. That was his last chance. Final turn, final braking zone. Shadow can negotiate this. He will win this race. Brings it up onto the bacon. There's nothing Jetto can do now. All he can do is stick his right foot as hard as he can into that pedal. But it's not going to be enough, because Shadow is going to hold him out here for the win. Round 4 of the Toyota GT Championship. On the 18th lap. Finishing the 18th lap, it's Shadow. Shadow wins. Jetto second. Great battle. Well done, Shadow. Held his nerve. Well done, Jetto. There was not much Jetto could do at that point in time. Paro86 is going to come home third. What a brilliant start to his ANZCRL career. First night of racing, brings home the podium. Here he comes. Finishes lap 18. Third. Well done, Paro. Loft Vanish, pole position man, early leader of the race. What could have been? What could have been? And what is? It's fourth. Metal, fifth. Larkin knocked off the top spot of the perch. 6th place is the best he's going to do. And he will cross the line and wrap up tonight's racing. Very interesting. Shadow for his first win. Jetto still hasn't cracked that egg. He's still got a donut in front of his wins. Paro86, first podium. Loft Vanish, disappointed. Metal Drive, taken out early in that race. The two teammates, Metal Drive and Dark Racing, 5th and 6th. Gear 3 Gaming, 7th. Would have hoped to have been a little bit more on the pace in that race. And that wraps up an eventful night of Toyota GT86 Championship Racing. We'll be back in a fortnight's time for rounds 5 and 6. I hope you enjoyed that race from Texas Motor Speedway. Sorry about the Nürburgring race that didn't get broadcast. It was a classic race that technical problems happened, so it wasn't able to be broadcast, but hopefully that was an enjoyable race there. I'll wrap it up there. Thanks for joining me on my Twitch channel, and there will be a replay later on my YouTube channel, which is my name, Jamie Machado, and on that channel you can see previous rounds of this championship and also some racing from the British Touring Car Championship that was held earlier this season, won by Uncrewed Squid in a brilliant classic battle between himself, Speed Racer, and Dark Racing 40 that came to a dramatic conclusion at Knock Hill in Scotland in the final round. Always worth a view. Some spectacular racing in that series. And we'll see you again in a fortnight's time. See you later.